I neck for way muko tenaso nkosi hwe. Masses in Akwa Afrifa dia che no. For the masses. And yes, sir. I go to South Masses, no. Say the Akwa Afrifa. Officer Kaho, Yadia channel. General Sokaho, Yadia channel. Masses in a declare for the masses. General. Miss NPP in your baby how. We are for your market, Mechiao. So, we are leader of the minority in parliament. And a general will soon it may control masses and why the masses in back and one may catch them. Maybe the young 50, maybe uncle baby, tempting for. Yeah, I didn't see. Kempski birthday. I didn't see. And China Day. Where? And no Carlos trouble was it? Who it is? Hey, Sammy Jeffy. Then I see. Sammy Finyum. Yeah, she didn't birthday. I watch na Kempski. But did you remain Tribia? Hey, Danny, where video way? That be over your birthday. I know Passoria. Yes, so sorry, Naninye. Ken Meswati. That's a good body. I go in the Yazza. I want to be able to see what's I call a woman tingle. Now, so I say, Nims Aquala. Some Jeffy. Same, yes, in a ninja. Ken Meswati no sorry, said, or cock and biscuit. At ye and Wakatron, you to your man. Hey, some millions of boy, you know, Bonnet Trinko. Bunyayo, Nana Nijeba, Ken and Ninja. Now we MPP, Brapa, and MPP Nipquatan, baby. See a bonanyum. Kasami Miami do obey. I have a moment. I said it can be. And then the old me question, baby. Social Democrat for. And so I would taste. Social Democrat. Our more monarchical taste. Social Democrat, probity accountability for General, probity accountability for Nino, and was why you're born a young. You're born a babe. Probity accountability. Where Mona JJ Rollins be kum for Papa no Maw. JJ Rollins by was in for toilet me and so mufi. It will come. Where many probity accountability for no. Where the near cast sabi Wamukadi, Wamuhu can pisk on Beckham. I go here. There are some fine way. And the judge Rollins be kum for Papanum because Wamuko Bob was here 50 pesos and then 50 pesos in 1970s. Obekum was shoot to Wamukum. And yes, some Koreayo, Wamubo Busia. And that's our probity accountability for Omutimi Continasi near Tonium, Kinshasa. Na Basintale so atoka no alebo ni Basintale owi a wo se ne fan bi ana de Basintale abone ka ho ya ohuru yanim kosuru nti e wo abra me wo video a wo call nkrofo se wo mom ye nko road trip a kwotena sa aka ni movie ye wo so fan bi na ne ka Basintale wo hunim ka se ye nkola okromo a me ne onya nwie ntokwa no me ana menua no be ya be kontokwa wo hwinim wo de manfo na adwene di agro 5k men 3k women where are you? More fire. Name car number plate in a fake. More fire. Because per DVLA Act, number plate BNYS bro 6 digits, 6 letters. But centrally number plate now born a jeep no a fake. It's 2024. Or by some month for the believe say 2024 no toy. A fake. More fire. Or send a fan being a dear band. You might just say Uncle Ushinim. I know I want to me video. Wobo you know, more race into a second razor. Last one. John Jinapo say Qnet. No, I'm saying
let me make it clear that irrespective of the 1 cedi, we are not going to see an increase in the price of pump price at the petroleum sector. It is only an intelligent government that can do this. No, it's only a smart government. It's only a government with acumen that can do this.
A few moments later.
Hey, Rabbi. Video no, we had the Indian team. I call Mickey. Why guy yo? Call Mickey TV. As I'm not kind of my hey, call Mickey, call Mickey Jai. And I need you call Mickey free so. Eti and a deal you know. Abba, ya increase. At to force no opposition, or say that he cannot support a tax that targets the poor. Minimum say deal, you know, cantonment for one bit you. Say it's legal for one, say him for one. Now, Omunim say I can't deal with 170. And was say, hey, you say the government appointees in America, maybe I give fool no, a work castle. It is also a chemwa, uncle seen it down. Was it no fool for government appointees? Obekaya 2013, Okaso on appointees, or would pay. Ebe ye dear ben dear ben. One yet. Your mama the ope settings change original for the optics. For the optics. Obwa government appointee BN1. Meso mun close depo ne wo ben castle. It way akota castle. Menim go for te ho. Ah ye show mo ba beje. So buy was me and to V8 for. And yes, I know kind. Or buy V8 amona money ya to be gum. Was the first class more monthful. First class is so monthful. Why? And Ghana hano. Most of the flights never had any first class. Any first class cabin. So the highest of a year the cabins a business class. It is a your mama case. How many appointees in full first class? In any case, there is not even any first class flights. Mostly in Ghanaian flights. It's the minimum to the other amount for. So besa Banidia. Any business class nakasa omo if it's a first class already is non-existent. Most of the flights are free Ghana economy because the number of people who travel first class in the north. Most flights moving away from Ghana to Europe to UK to America only first class. What they have is business class. It's a kill net abai. Correct. Kontompo abai. Ose okay. But a good policy there. So as we trap when cheese in the full mono. Yamana basso. I go show Momo Samana. Demono Yano correct. Uncle Castle. Uncle Sino. Your Excellency, this one there. Bear boa basso. Utimi ya. Nemum close castle. Baby omuji phone. Tutu free or me the cameras be barbe hese. Afedi and you fool me. More fire. Eddie, what we will raise up after young topical issues. Ablekuma. So when you corner, boys in the body comes to call. Or Moya almost activate your body comes. What one will say, what be a cheddar? Or when body comes. Yet the body comes to call. You see, we have it on video. It will team no analyze. Mutaka Mubarak. Esu wope evidence in the action microphone. Then microphone were Johnny. Honorable. Wono ya Santini. Mutaka di mihunu wa Santini. Yete mihunu wa Santini se yeni muhono. Ya adebako. Adebako kubi. Anwa kotoko. Dagomba fo. Se mutaka ni Haruna Dagomba. Eti mimi apano. Why? Na mutaka mamika se minchiro. And I mean more evidence in India for quite the old base. Yente mutaka, yente no.
And they vanish from the system, but we have to.
Hey, hold on. Honorable Minister, you have to serve the people in honesty and in truth. Let truth lead you. Let truth be a part of your governance. Emran Chanema about Obian and Infrikurunimu. Omugane Fahe. So Mutaka Tienye. Muntaka se boys in Ghana free system ni mu. Enye no kore. Yentie Muntaka.
Assurance is that we are not going to allow this to go unpunished.
Okay, so hold on. In the same vein, Muntaka says that we are not going to allow this to go unpunished.
Precisely.
And so your government appointees, Basintale, Mianka Sabe girlfriend, I can say, Hanabisu. Hanabisu, Yabu, a police headquarters, your chief of Kwanidu, men I'm sworn inside the Ghana, a fair chiro, a restaurant to be a waitress. Mumusa Hanabisu, a catcher. Hanabisu justify we. Greater Accra a year one also justify. So if you say you are not going to let this slide unpunished, why in one breath you say you will punish the perpetrators, but in another breath, government appointees are supporting the foolishness that happened in Ablekuma North? So Muntaka, I'm going to give you all the evidence. There are videos from a body cams and necessary and crowdfunding. We've activated our body cams, and our body cams are going to be in operation. And you analyze it. You don't be free, baby. You be sure row Basintale a player. You be sure row or a bass in su player. Ni a show row immoral a player. Ni na me the bachelor with the evidence bachelor. Tienje Muntaka.
Unless they flee the country. So long as they are around, they should be rest assured. The law will have to take its course. Because we cannot allow this to happen in our country. And you can be rest assured that, and I trust in the professionalism of the IGP and his team.
Okay, so hold on. Ano Muntaka, Majubio, America be minchiro. Boys in it as so kruma. Omunwane. Yeti amodi tu jaso Morgan and say. How a kumsing, a gonja niba, and when him so on Faboninche. That is number one. Number two, Moba Samu ye when NPP and free to say, Aquatia, Quincy, Nama Fetchiras Aqua de Muye, and Komakoso are more prepared for Aquatia. Samuko unleashed the same violence and even worse. But I cannot bet you, say Aquatiama will be the mechanic. Most try anything of this nature. Precisely. Because the boys in Swab more papa. More by common friend or boys in Ibi. A power much or some more Ablekuma. I don't think you will have the field day in Akwatia. Exactly. That one I can assure you. It is all the way by Brabraso. Some boys, or Munya or Mafli, whereas you and I know. Some boys in Ukruma. I'm more prepared somebody by Kwakotia couldn't see Funua. Obianwa or relenting. The boys are ready for Akwatia. May say more boys, no, or more Ablekuma, or more Fred or boys in Ibi. A power mucho. Some more background so. Exactly. Moya away. The Americans boys moya away. Exactly. So you are aware. Precisely. Let him know. You won't have a field day in Akwatia. That one I can show you. Now you want to mention video. Your body comes. Chris Lloyd, our MPP deputy organizer. More bonono. What you guys forgot is that nobody comes. So whatever happened from toe to toe, and we are going to narrate to you what happened. Basintale row play again our year. One our friend, Abbas, Okadiana Chileno, Abbas ni moro ye dear. Come Abbas, Kojina Lloyd, the Chinwa ye dear. Why in a signal Womuso Momrabono? Because our video now, even the boys were not in any shape or form going to beat Lloyd, because no money anything against Lloyd. Or being a ma woman instruction, and a woman Abbas could Jina Lloyd the chief. A second boys and they say, "Oh, Monsha Lloyd in India, no more bono." Now, your friend say, Danny, follow me. There is a camera, airqua, on the boys in Kojina or no Mudin Komo. Even he kept on repeating that we are all brothers. We are not here to fight. So let's not fight. Now, Monsha camera waiting. Monsha. Pause, Danny, pause, mommy. So where your body camera, now a check Chris home. The catch us here when your body comes will be out. MPP ni bi oko bi o major player bi ano. Yeah, the body cams. Oh yeah, I'll say 5K men, 5 body cams activate. Yeah, near the body cams about. Eti monsha video na ekoso no. The boys were not even going to fight Chris. Munya careful. So boys now, hold on. So boys now, but then ko chika krabi. Boys now omoye ade no. Ba ko ne hye jalabia blue no. Tieni ye wo. Mo hwe ni agosia. Everybody pay attention to how the whole thing happened. Na me say Basintale. E dia na wo kan ye. E dia na aka kire abas mo. Wo dia me we will give you details. Police no more evidence, the evidence is here. Now boys ni gina ho na omni Chris ni hweye de o hye jalabia no ene de no o hye military uniform no ayi top no mo hwe conversation e course between omni Chris mo hwade Boss, Danny Boss. Pause. Guy ya was shot at the orange. Your friend Abbas. Satam no one Mustafa Bandi and a Gina Ho. Monshadie. Danny Kuachika Krebi. May analyze the video na mo hu. So Chris ehun se boys ne plan say omo koye gidigidi wo ho. And Chris call say we are all brothers. We are not here to fight. We are here as brothers. You do not to fight. Na boy now we gina a guy no gina no share orange shirt. Ah yasense mo no. Your friend Abbas. Afi mo hwa de Abbas ne be ye. Mo hwa de. Okay, so hold on. It's Abbas and Aqua boys in ho. Aqua signal almost a omunya calm. And Mustafa Bande was speaking to Abbas initially. But the orders did not come from Mustafa Bande. Now Mustafa Bande ne Abbas didn't come on. Anna Chris echo ho. Afe mum pay attention to conversation a Chris no more fire. No. Listen. Abbas and Chris in Ekasan. Munji Chris in No. Listen. They were trying to cause confusion. Precisely. Chris be cancer much. Mum pay attention. Mum pay attention. No. Listen. We all be one. You know carry us we can't fight. We all be one. You know carry us we can't fight. So okay, so Chris has some more kind and said we all will be one. We not come here say we can't fight. So we not go fight for here. Exactly. After guy here was a military uniform. Even the body language. So at some point, Saboewe was not in any shape or form willing to fight. Eti Dani Kuachiki Tuabi. Ne shut your boy in the bay. Onokwa beka chire Mustafa yi Chris on come down a BBNC. After Monjadie. Ave Mahu boy Dani Kuachika Krabi. So crazy here we not the fight for here. We not go fight. We all be one. And a guy no a military uniform no top no. Esegna say it's okay nyabute. So yen share video no full video ni bi. Yen
No. Listen. We all will be one. You know, carry us over the camp fight. We all will be one. You know, carry us over the camp fight. So, you know the fight for you. You know the fight for you. You know the fight for you.
Okay, so Danny, afe shade. Time a Chris no mudi nkomo wi no. The boys were calm. Now Danny share video Malik Basintale eba no. Now Basintale be yadie bi. They say mudi Basintale makacho as a young man you come into politics. And this is what you want to use politics for. They must say Basintale is best for the politics. Afe boys sitting in were calm. They were not ready to even do the gidigidi. Exactly. Basintale a Tama Oba and make sure pictures with arrows pointing the directions in which Abbas move here. Exactly. Don't forget that now Abbas ejina baby Mustafa Bandi jina no. Then Abbas movie called baby Basintale jina. Basintale ne card ye. Then a letter Abbas a movie be jina Lloyd echi. Na o signal say Lloyd no onye. Afe Basintale ne ba no mo hwe no. Mo hwe ade. Okay, pause it. Then you check a crabby. So this video, Washa Basintale drew honano or movie course certain direction. And was signal Abbas and Abbas in some movie course our direction. Mom pay attention and watch the video very carefully. Have a Bodani Bonamushadi. Okay, hold on. So Abbas in a jinemuno. Basintale move ya ko the right side of it. Shababi Abbas is be move ya ko na echo her conversation have. Yanko, Dani yanko. To her hand woman a dear instruction and no man. Okay, so Danny, young children pictures, okay? Give them the pictures and the arrows of where Abbas was standing. Tienye, Mr. Timmy, ya analysis of the whole video. Ya masi be diagro. For the record, we have a solid team behind. A team that sits down and Minoka say all the footages from a cameras in Inina. Ya analyzing Inina. The police cannot run away. The police cannot do anything because we have the evidence and we are presenting the evidence. Now, Moshe baby ana Abbas jina. Then zoom in. No Moshe be an Abbas jina. So Basintale bodyguard now on the namna adia covenant no. And the movie cost signal Abbas say Basintale won't see you. Tienye. So Abbas in the jina on arrow no pointing no. And Marsha Basintale bano. Na bodyguard be the adia covenant. Sa bodyguard in the jina middle ho. I will move it towards Abbas. Now fe Monshade Danny connect picture. Na yansha baby Basintale ni Abbas be jina. Yeah, you can connect picture. Me read more by your conclusion, but the more baby more should you see. So this is when Abbas was moving towards Basintale's direction. Someone who may be earlier now Abbas jina. And who may be Basintale jina moving on. Someone who this is evidence based. When you're true, after Danichiro another picture no. And this is the video. So we crop this from the video and we are showing you with arrows and evidence how Basintale met Abbas. Dia no mo ka na da ni chiro mo another picture chiro mo ni enko so bodyguard na odi adia covenant no ono ne movie earlier e dia no ho ka chira Abbas e ma Abbas movie ko shia Basintale. Now let's go and show them a video time a obini Abbas di nkomo wie no Abbas be gina he e dia no ye dan ni movie ni enko he video bi be say ya mase be dia agro team not trust analyzing. Ave Monhade say Abbas kura eye ntumagubi kura nsem. And what they signal ojina Chris echi Lloyd guy no mbo no. Already Chris was not fighting with them on somebody's instruction. So if you look Danny, there is a video the boys charged before they go here. And you almost start here. Now, no many police for not planning. And the police is on tape saying that, Semeka de Cheme Bawa, Akombe you manya bring me papa. This is the police on tape saying it. And when push comes to shove, we will give that information to them. Police for say, so meme Bawa, Kombe me bring me. So no wonder that Abasi ko jina police for an anymore. I was signal Lloyd. Police for because they were aware. Now, Yensha Abbas, after the instructions had been given, o movie kohe, o kochire die. Dani boni yanko. Mau di Abbas yene sana. Wana Chris, wana Lloyd jina. Eti, okay. Uche video na wasi no. Eti, he was signaling who Lloyd is. We evidence based who? Eti Abbas na den tuma washada den tuma go signal who Lloyd is. The see am bono no. Or signal okay. Now what's your video ni I say oni. So who sent Abbas? One man Abbas ko jina Lloyd echi. Why the signal Lloyd so omume fa ne ko bono? We evidence based. We are evidence based. It first of all, Lloyd and Kwaso and the boys in the cocoa. Danny, pause it. So, Danny, pause it. Now, get the video, boys in the charge ya no mobile. Get the video, Danny. Video na boys in the charge ya no mobile. Get that video. So, first of all, Chris did not go there to go and fight. As it has been shown clearly. Precisely. Chris Kwasi, we are all one. Exactly. We are not here to fight. Exactly. The boys agreed they were not going to fight. Precisely. On whose instructions did they do the foolishness they did? And I'm saying, body cams was on so many of our people. Evidence in it, they analyze it. And match them. So when the fray modus, okay, this is the video the boys had gotten the instruction and they charged. Omo charge ye no. Hwe se Abasi jina Chris echi no den tumago e kire ne so. Dani ko achi na sabra bio. So when they had received briefing, no omo nim Lloyd kro. Ana Abasi na ko jina eye Chris na chi. An wo kire wo den tumago kire ne so. That is how can we move Chris ko bono no. So who gave the instructions? There's more evidence, there's more videos. Semu pushia ya mbe hunu nioma. Mobetre nioma so. Okatakyie Basintale, young man, and this when they went in there. Already boy we know anya na agreso na Lloyd Beko. From the evidence we have. So somebody gave the instructions for them to do what they did. And Greater Accra Regional Treasurer, Rachel Nana Eshe, only Chris na regional. It was Babesia ne save Chris alive. Okay. More fire. Muntakaso who the open evidence in it. Achira baby a fast so. If nobody comes be breo ho. Mo penso be mamo. You move away. Basintale, you are my brother. You are setting a very dangerous precedent. Now, my main case is to say, Basintale ne wofa, sa santimemwa, ne wofa no mienu, any Abujinapo, any John Jinapo, in fact, ne cousins. Abujinapo ni John Jinapo mame, Omachiriba, any Basintale, Omachiriba, and an Ebani Basintale. So Abujinapo ni John Jinapo mame, Omuma Minuaba, and an Ebani Basintale. So Basintale and Abujinapo. They are cousins. Basintale and John Jinapo. They are first cousins. Where Mamini? No, Mamini, you are free of Funbaku. I mean, put it on record. Basintale, you are my younger brother. And I've told you, when you were coming into politics, I gave you a platform. I made you popular in Accra. You are treading a very dangerous path. And then many from Ayaboko, Bebresiai, Yedin Komobi. You know why you know. Oko make you commentary before Boko. One Casawunia, or cousin, F phone catcher say, Sebastian Telewan Yanquas, Semna Miamisu Mochoti. I'm telling you, they are angry with you. Be very careful. You are a young man, be very, very careful. As my make way away. Messi Oko make you commentary be about Ayaboko. Wow, Nuya, Efa phone, Efro catch us, would this uncle Asemna, make out you know. Basintale, be very careful. You're my brother. I'm advising you, be very careful.
Give me that.
You move your way. Now, some more evidence here. Evidence in it. You are na Zebila MP. On also justification. Any question, Pratt. Moza, one more justification. And say, yes, say, how come say, actually pepper spray. It's pepper spray in your bono. Kwasi Pratt on cannot correct. One yano correct. Edika wuchi na ho na oba mema charge wo so no mobile so a edika mo obi use pepper spray na ko use dey onya no korefo na ye move away general ye move away okay when you say wanya nwanwa obeka ya mako yongo 2015 time omo call talent by election na omo call konto kwa wiye obeka no na ye minister of interior asema okay o say violence begat violence moka as a statement it dey justify foolishness and stupidity me say mo try no wa kotia me the boys be bramo ye and I know guy ya o ye deputy forestry commission CEO your friend say Abranti your friend say Elekam Kotoko. On why issue statement on Facebook who won say me ye bema me nsia omu akotia. Welcome, you are a coward. You have no idea what happens. You have no, you are a coward. Now you move your way. You know, another thing is a man for the TSC. And this year buy Omode Takashi din kwasasem. Ewa bra, we need to call them to order. Exactly. When him say Sante hine tena kurum ha. Efra hiu konfanoche. Efra ne manfo. Epa wo macho. Se konfanoche tete. Konfanoche sei. Konfanoche bubugu. Enu nti ne manfo meboa no. Ema on hili konfanoche no. A manfo etutu ayi ni ade. Ni nyansem no. Wamfa eye secretariat no. Anhye konfanoche ase. Because onim say or the shower afeni ebe procurement na process na wan ebe delay. It was set up Hill of Confanochi Committee. Our money rehearsal. And they are no Casay. NDC by Omo appointed a year CEO for Confanochi. CEO on the first interest. And so was the project in the free a year committee in Benoka say. Or Jeffrey Monsamu and a committee in the say. Onya Botano Munya auditing. Said the Abaya Umbe say. Sika a bear money. The year you suni. Now the addition sending. Or said a company. One from project. Etimino ka say CEO on the Hill Confanochi project committee for one to quite Jinam Omudin to quite Jinam. And yes, I do a moment to a project. Confanochi CEO no new one in the or by the end of the on free committee in the Kura, any committee in Asia. Or Churokratas will move handy over the whole Ayinamano. Then will be handy over Bibi Mao. Ever bra 1 year audit. And Chrese, Oba Jeanette say near you so just a more day. It will pass quickly or coho. No coincidence, Cassa Naba. Young fan show on Sunday, and fan show on Saturday. Santi Hiniansem, and what take committee. Sa committee no, and collabing a soda ye. No Okatakyie Monana. Sana no Daruma. You should influence. Oba na who says you wanna be oko pe bi edimwa. Aja boso. Na Santi Hine sabi ni nyansem no. O pese be hye Confanochi si wase a. Ankonfa si wo na no wo ho no. Antoa no. Esa mobile no. Mo de nkwa dewa. Won say the scale gum. Enti wa na wo move your confess. Enya de ehia ni. Bra ba kire won so wo impact. Won so fa wo influence. Said the see wa wo free ho no. Wo de ni influence. Ekope eye ye kan say dialysis machine. Kevin Oche sikani ya wo tu oyo ni ade. Wo see wa no wo ho. Wo kokopa ne chew. Em ho to dialysis machine 4. E be cheye. Under onu ni leadership. And dialysis machine say Confanochi enya almost be to o ba ide anwa ye o de o ba ye no quickly we be so okokopa bidi je say ho na ya jijisika kugu o kojeje o mo se twan no mo wie audit o mo wie audit o mo de be hye wonsa na afa wo free wa ye hunu ba bia wo so di koduru ye tuntumi nwura obi a ensisi obi a ade aba no Why you Hill Confanachi project? Santa Hine yeski, Mamma Gina and Trinadapa. Second Fanachi is Santa Hine and the was idea. I've had mountains who are papa. O buy and so ye bibia. But a government war. Na Bejiska, na Fako, na government in ye. Neja more stati and your money.
More fire. Tell him.
I never know.
More fire.
I didn't chrono boy. I didn't anybody. And one year. Skin pain. General. See what Waba for ya appointed. And yet, the Hiano no so be my a month from just walk on one in normal in Tokwe and Tokwe see any did. But Nefuaba, Upebiedi, Sir, Fama net, Fama China, Opa Moncontokwa, about Piers Santa Hineni. So, only dear qua. Na hia hene wada ma wona santene appoint o seko ne kwatina so o krata wo mo isi wo ne baaye na hia hene o krata wo tworo yesi wo ne tworo baaye se mo hand over project no wona na ye chairman of the committee wo tworo krata akoma si wo ne so nya ni sem hunu no ena me no ka se ya appoint na hia hene so na ye chairman of a year council of the bend for Confanoche afa de na hia hene yebusa opposition asesa na krata o tworo ye ma si wo ne responsible. All of a sudden, yet here hina be chairman of a year Confanoche Council. It is say you busa opposition wa time or tro krata ba so obejino. O tro command so nya nsem hunu no. Asesa na ye ma ana woda so gina. Se wonya committee no monyo madwuma. Enya sadia manfo no beka se ye ma wo ayi chairman of a year Confanoche ho ahwan no. Board of Confanoche. Ana wo yes afa de obeside with aban. Na yan no wonya yes apen. Sa na beba manfo no adwene. Wadama.
More fire.
If you are krata first one, I come out Confanoche news you. So when you say Munoma committee, no Yenajuma.
More fire.
After you appoint to board chair of Confanoche, opposition in the best sana. Now you are in Yabuso, Yadianisha. Obiam pass and Tiasamunche Ubia. Now you are in Yabusakosh. Omian Kano Cranian. Wobi ene bokun tokwano ye be said ho nkom e jatwiato media na sheda ye quiet ye kum nkrofo e se kura de adani sojafo ne bokuntem ye yini nyina firi ho a amatela somnim so okruma na de be 1 week ko twis wonso ayi show ene me chirem bibi amatela say ye issue arrest warrant 2020 afi wo court Supreme Court o twema joma ma appointed 7 judges ko ye so amu ino afi do ko Supreme Court wo kwa okoye den a o so o setting aside the warrant or consecute for a free baby seshurarai. Seshurarai ne say when a lower court gives a certain order or a certain judgment, you can go to an appellate court or a higher court to seek for an order to quash the order of the lower court. It's a school now a court a school no committee, disciplinary committee, Emma ruling be against war. Which may call a high court says a decision now school no disciplinary committee the amount. And on there is a case of a year Awuni versus Wayek. Awuni versus Wayek no. Omo tro omo BC. O ye ni ade Wayek is watcham. Now on principle of a year all the altering party. Say ya ma akwan amu amekasa. Eti court ni twam mu say there it is a decision omo take here a too much of the decision. Yebe no. Now before that yanko heboko ejadem entoko ekoso. Ama soja fo akwa sei eye kusasifo wo mo hina mo bu ni pa statue soja fo bubu no na yanko ni yehwa de in 2024 bokontokwa no John Mahama ene ayi Mahama ba ko efense Mahama yarga ani nua yi so e doctor so GTX for so me prove Mahama John Mahama ni Mahama yarga. They politicized Bokuntokwa. Precisely. Yemi mo kuna ne yese ye omareho no. Obi anyo omareho. General anyo omareho. Omo make sure so mbe use ntokwa no to their advantage. Exactly. Eti yenkwa hwe de John Mahama kan. or as far as promising Bokofo, especially Kusasi for to be precise. So, and I'm sure money man prison for on to 20 or Bobe create your more Yenti Mama.
I discussed something with him. Your member of parliament, I'm aware, has written a letter to the speaker requesting that another region should be created out of the Upper East region to cover the 6 constituencies in the Boko area. Boko Naba raised it with me. And,
okay, so pause it.
I think
pause it, Danny.
For 2 reasons. One, for reason of bringing government.
Manda ni to da am say we know ni ene honto no na Danny honto. Okay, so gobi yen kan sisudua dai ade ya mohunu ye John Mahama an wo ye say wo ye ni ade no ene ayi Bokofo especially Kusasi wo mo complain etie no be create region to cover 6 constituencies oboa sa 6 constituencies no onim so mo incìting Kusasi fo e ma Bokofo bufui ayi mankurisi fo bufui o man control ba o mo fa 6 constituencies ni gira afa yan tie de John Mahama
requesting that another region should be created out of the Upper East region to cover the 6 constituencies in the Boko area. Boko Naba raised it with me, and I told him, in principle, I think it's a good idea for 2 reasons. One, for reason of bringing government closer to the people. That's the principal reason for which we create new regions and new districts. And then the second reason is for security. Boko is a special security zone because of the issues that have been happening here. And so it will be a good proposal to have a region so that it can be a focus to make sure that we deal with the security issues as well as we can. And so I don't think it's out of place because the criteria are dependent on population, they are dependent on land size, and they are dependent on economic viability.
Okay. Danny, ye nifu so yero John Mahama wo share wo mobo so oba wo jitum say ese Kusasi fo enye omo region Kusog region oboa wo dada omo afi ye to abawie e de na asie yen hwe eye Danny afi mranche no maba wa na wo ho no Oma won say Yewura John Mahama edada o. At this point, yenya NDC executives a omo Boko no mo ye Kusasi fo 6 of them. Oma hold the press conference. Say oma won so oma buy na dada o. Eti ombe resign. Yanko ni nkoti. Danny yanko botrom.
Traditional area. And the press conference dated 15 July 2025. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we begin by expressing our profound gratitude to Almighty God for preserving our lives in these perilous times. We also thank you, the men and women of the media, for promptly responding to our urgent call in this critical moment of betrayal, bloodshed, and impunity. We, the undersigned National Democratic Congress constituency executives.
We, the undersigned, hold on. We, the undersigned National Democratic Congress constituency executives. So we are people for neck. We are NDC for executives. And we are near dear. We must say in one more day. Yenti omwe.
Kusog traditional area, Denjuri, Boku Central, Tusiga, Garu, Tempani and Zabila stand before you today, deeply alarmed and outraged by the deteriorating security situation in Boko and the total failure of this government to protect the land.
The total failure of their government, this government, the NDC government.
Of the very people who gave them power. On July 30, 2025, The people of Kusab woke up to what can only be described as a state-sponsored assault, not only on civilians, but on the very soul and authority of our traditional leadership. In an appalling and indefensible act, the military desecrated the image of our revered overlord, His Royal Majesty Zuguran Bokunaba, by setting ablaze his statue, an act so vile and provocative it amounts to declaration of war on the people of Kusab. The justification for this barbarity, a reported attack by unknown persons on Mampusi buses and the military escort. While we do not condone violence in any form, no civilized or lawful state responds by massacring innocent.
Okay, so it's okay. Gobi, General, the tintin and said, no, na boko for ne, Mampusi for ne, soldier for ne escort. So, per security arrangement, the soldiers are escorting the Sekusasi for ne, Koboko area, Mampusi for, na soldier for escort. Say, Bokono, so Mampusi for no medal. It's in case one move Tramuna, the Adiana, Wombefa, a Kusasi townships no soldier for no yi and ye near synchrophobia attack soldier for na won believe say Kusasi for no ye na soldier for na retaliate abubu statues ni ade of ye nuanum Kusasi for na ye nuanum Kusasi for are saying that the more buying no affaili. Your mama capitalized on their grief for political gains, and yet when they came to power, it is very obvious. So, when your mama just solve a problem, but rather they will capitalize on it. Omo MP, Mama Yarga, Wababeka, and at this attack, I will not make any comment because I won't comment. Mama Yarga, Yamina Betriaka.
More fire.
Mama Yarga, Yamina Betriaka, where a statue no Mobubuno. Yenti Danny Bo video.
Was my highway said XM Bala, while I start to look about Bene Kakuma, the Tabugumi. Goya. So boy Yellow, Statula in Narilla. Allah is Zubran Pane. Open you La Illa. You Statula. Wallahi.
Almost soldier for a year with you. I go be soldier for a year, General. Soldier for a year with you. And I bear the fight between the soldiers and the Kusasi. And Melokasi, you come man for media people are dying. And we are and a military high command. Asumo Biako, a Yokusasi for and penning for and no Makokasa. Say Afidia Jubre. But and to Kwane Koso. Everybody is quiet. Santo Kwawe no Muka say, Dr. Mamad Baumi and a shaman pussy for each, so Munkum Kusasi for, and the Yanum Kusasi for was a truck. Dr. Mamad Baumi and show be and when I tell you national security, Adia Omuye, Kofunim said, for peace to reign for more than 70 years, Dr. Mamad Baumia was spending so much money just so on one Kasana side for no, a big crown Koboko than in Tokwaba. If you don't know, and so your mama more politicizing Dr. Mamad Baumia on grounds of national security on one Kasa spend this so much so that Nemkrofoni be able to me cause trouble area you keep you away from a Yaboko for so many years, more than 7 years. Just want to come back. And what was it day? Gobi, and no Casa General. I feel your mama no baby save you or buy and hope no. I feel you come ni power. And Yamana Meka. Yentia Mama Yarga. Yentia Mama Yarga. Danny, Bovidio Mama Yarga said, you call Nikura, bear 3 days over Eko Kumu Nipa on commentary Nabeka. Yamina Betriaka. Modim to out of political gains. Daniel, Yenti.
It's always been an omission or, for very strategic reasons. If that's all the people sitting here, my own village, people went to my own village, attacked and killed relatives that I know who are very close to me. And I never commented. And I came under intense attack from family members, from So
hold on. Member of Parliament for the area. Honorable Mama Yarega. Wasi yakone kurase. Ako kum nipa wono kura ye related to. Ewo ho. On commentary. Why are dear pa? Mona mudi we year politics. Our brother munim situation is a chieftaincy conflict. Munyina muni no krema mo. Samu ye nuanom. Sankanyame ya dom. Not the elite communities no. O mama yarega. Mo hia won kran ya. Oni Dr. Muhammad Bawumia mo ye free. Mushia nkran bonkomo etisa anyehwea akamona nyame atom nsem amabeye elite communities over here in the village eti okwa de we no ne maame ne afri ha na ne papa free ha eti ka okwa no be ye mpia aka wo in a position so be call for calm mo the politics Professor Mills baye na Kufuor President Kufuor as suggest two-state solution you can two-state solution say bia ye say ni enchem na we mu nkodia na we nkodia Emma Professor Mills baye or yes so be follow yamusa mama yarega e dia no ka che Professor Mills so yes a o me lose seat o nyina enya no kore mama yarega wan ko kasa wan kan che Professor Mills afi o kan na Professor Mills say ye be lose seat na peace be ba o kwa ye lose mo share na mo stall the process mama Professor Mills anto aso afi ye kum grofo a woni mu a mo ye ni poponi especially NDC your mama na say ye wo abemu a peace baboko peace dey na baboko peace be ya ave yenya MP for boko wono so ekekam MP was say the Ebenezer ahimre indebe MP for boko was say anya ndai wa hold press conference wa kam see anya ndai NDC communications officers omo so kam yanya omo ndai yanya mulai mo na modi ye nuanum kusase ni eye mampurusi fo ntokwa eda na politics exactly na manya so mfaso so ma we need all the 6 seat na ave ma we need 6 seat na mo konko solve problem na me won say boko central boko woman bi MPB or the pressure ebe to Santehine so say Santehine nya ne ntam ne yi fa pressure bi ameto Santehine so of ma some sorry wo na me send de onye fa pressure bi ameto no so oh ye nyina mu nunu machiri Santehine eso bi nyina mu nunu machiri a sophisticated weapons no we use no one e toko mo anya nkran ya na motoko anya mo na motoko farmer na wo no wo ho no AK47 wo scared koto your door yi share battle no enkatie no M16 was scared to. It is a 1% to Kwana Bekoswa. Elite society, both Kusasis and Mampusis na Mon Crino. Munshia ni Mohonkomo. Mama Yarega, Hassan Yarega, Dr. Mama Bawumia, Munshia ni Common Crime. Namunka said the question and yet. And so moving your political capital out of it. Once someone can we. Mama Yagan's on can we. Then I know the bow of you, but you feel no Tina way. Tina fire no. Some say bibia mo de be politics mo nuanu mo wu na mfam ho kusasi fo wu mfam ho mampurusi fo wu mfam ho mo betena na mo nonum champagne a hihye nkot na ye press conference enkra na wo ye press conference ye nyande kono ko press conference ni wo ayi boko o jina nkra ye press conference ye nyande ko e ho na ntokwa no press conference ye ba nyande said the okoye campaign winning no akwa manuanum dia gu mfeno mfia o chera kwa kampanye politics what and more people bonesa as a politician is the conscience ka krani mutrim anything that brings power to your doorstep you don't care exactly what nonsense characters are this mama yarga be serious you know kacha mama yarga some so serious get serious honorable. You're one of the finest brains. Get serious. Exactly. Call your Boku people. I'm one crino. Sit on the round table. Binduri for. Ayi bakui. Minu ya where your friends say. Oh, friend is the party. Oh, Binduri Krachi. Oh, they are not me. Atubiga. Call them, settle with them. Say Charlie Akonto Koyache from 1950s. I'm in Kroma person. And to Koy Nedi Mua Bissine. ade ne yebeye ye de abankran etuo ni ha misremo mom ye nyina ana mo hia no mo atwa picture na mo se o ye nuan mo wo ho ye pe solution etuo mra fom tika adwobra mai mom pesa adwobra beba mo nya mo adwene mama ya ga betina ayi ahye shirt ahye coat we so ahye coat to nchen na de cha atare opempem ko boko ne ko yes press conference Kobako. Let me hear Kaboko for fine gentlemen. Abujina poni jonjina bo. Mon kwanam ko solve mo krom problem.
Exactly.
And you are for political capital ntina mo nyama adwe se mo solve. Mo ka sa mba solve ne mba solve. Mo nyina mo kambom. E won kran ha. Se mo twa picture kire mo nuanom se adwobre. Yemfa tioma. O mo nyina beja.
Exactly.
Oui, yam fa bokun sam to. O mu ku o mu ho pa. Ave yesi abrantie ya. Bola bedi. Wa ba kuro ni mu. Akokore de be ma no. De ne yire na hwe no. Wa ba kuro ni mu. De ne yire din da no so no. Wa ba kuro ni mu. Kwase to no. Wa do yo ba. Wona ne yire ni wona ne kuro ni nyina na ba. Oni ni kunu ne man buy. No oba bedu ye no for gate 19. Gate 19 no. Okay, so Baumia is not from Baumia is a Mampusi person. So when you say he's not from Boko and has no ties with Boko, okay, so let me understand. How is Baumia? Because he's a Mampusi and the fight is between, though Baumia doesn't come from Boko proper. By any new Mampusi for versus Kusasi for Neko. It ended for the Ombepe baby the Neura. And Ompe baby new right. I'm find a solution. Why? When you ain't been free. Dr. Mamadu Baumia, Ompejan and sound call it for calm. Mama Yarga, won't call it for calm. Our brothers, we cannot continue to kill ourselves. Keep it down, keep it down. Let's find solution. Baby, eti bolabed no kuma. Akori dia number. Na dia yana areho ne se. Enipa wo di judge for atem. Enipa wo di sitting presidents atem. Enipa wo twa mada pakuru ni. Nipa kankan brita. Futa. Na obedru kuro ni mu a. Ni ade na fa. VVIP. Presidents. Former president, any diplomats ever, when a warrant is on that idiot, and we say we are resetting. So resetting, a binding ni buo, a court warrant.
Exactly.
Court warrant da branches. Now we are branching back. Na national security for Afano. Near enough for baby of presidents, former president, VVIP, gate 19.
Look at that.
Yeah, man, V8 me and son. Na national security for control guy. The Pakan Kaisi. Your mama memu. The Pakan Kaisi. Well, or by day. Yes, Justice Cheba for. At the warrant to so in 2020, 10 year arrest warrant. Court to issue arrest warrant. The court to make Kenyan say so. This is Justice Cheba for. No, the deal Justice Cheba for atem. Not Justice Cheba for at the NCA case so. Sababakaya in 2020. A good father pencil. And the case court to an NCA officials. Yes, we might discover NCA. And Justice Cheba for na preside over the matter. And a branch in his usual fashion. According to Justice Cheba for atem. So our videos, our audios, our Justice Cheba for you compromise. Have a young conco video. Any audio sukura no so na Justice Cheba for a compromise. And whenever you scandalize the court, the court has been given an inherent power to protect itself. 10 years by operation of law. by the convention of the court. Whenever you scandalize, you guys was court no anymore see. Book court no anymore. All my court need look a certain way in the eyes of the people. The courts have inherent power. Say omobe frel. Say who cause contempt. And mobe kaya. Muntia three case no. Na ye di a case ya firm Supreme Court ne election petition. Ana muntia three. Akuga ne Mugabe. Womko di Supreme Court na tem. Kasi ebe repeat ma. Ebe repeat judge no. Ebe say. We are sir. What book court no nimtia. And by operation of law, ya ma court ni to me. Say obe frog for contempt. Now ofrona se wa ma. The court has been given the power to issue an arrest warrant. Now that bonus are when Jimmy just went Jimmy now arrest warrant no. A didn't issue arrest warrant. You issue arrest warrant and they say the police should arrest you because the court has subpoenaed you. Because the court has subpoenaed what the Maraka was a bra. Never you are no. Now if you will not come, then the police must arrest you and bring you to the court. Never chire dientia any kwase court in the punish you. So by operation of law, arrest warrant when it's issued, it is not for you to go to jail because arrest warrant is issued. Abe yebe grounds are branches who are challenging.
More fire.
And young Kone Kobo video, sa video na no shot ade white no. What did Justice Cheba for them? Say videos. Chere Justice Cheba for. While you compromise. It's a free so. Obe catcher that sane say Justice Cheba for a compromise. And yet ekwan so the judgment ba na anko no said the war penwa what book court no nimtia if Justice Cheba for say bra wa ma dan ye ntie de ye Justice Cheba for eko issue a arrest warrant to so
more fire
na ye be ready arrest warrant na also seek to set us aside na govi ye the arrest warrant to so and ye ko Supreme Court na go set aside. What do you warrant is in such a way that the moment you are arrested and you are brought before the court, the warrant is discharged. It is also when you are here. Go to the court, and the warrant will have no effect again. What do you more? Now when you have to phone, after you judges in the bedroom, Muntie Asamokai Muntie.
I have tapes, audio. I will release them if the right thing is not done. Justice Cheba has been compromised by this government, and the quicker the Chief Justice takes him off this case, the better for our judicial system, and also better for the Chief Justice himself. This is not a warning, but a serious caution. I have said, I have tapes, audio. I will release them if the right thing is not done. Justice Cheba has been compromised by this government, and the quicker the Chief Justice takes him off this case, the better for our judicial system, and also better for the Chief Justice himself.
Eti Abranche Jani General Obi Abranche time Justice Cheba for eti NCA case no and was say our tapes our audios chere say Justice Cheba for your compromise exactly why na Justice Cheba for say brananim for audio for tapes chrono bra na be chere ye ntie ni kwase ye punish you better be sure or no the police in the grounds of a application, you know. Very wap guy. Not been in the mood. You better read the points now, make it yellow. Now, you heard one by one. You heard your court in a court. It also what judge or cases so audio, tapes. Actually, man for say he's been compromised. What's a bra? For audio tapes in the bra. Wow, ma. Now, say you may issue arrest warrant against you. Now, young contract arrest warrant in Justice Cheba for issued in 2020. If you feel civil rights or fundamental human right has been abused, there are processes that you go through. Constitutional and Article 33. It says that when you feel your fundamental human rights have been abused, you have to go to High Court and make sure you seek for a redress. It will head the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court judges in here. If it's a fundamental human right, the arrest warrant was not issued in accordance with the law. Where is he supposed to seek a redress? Is it not a High Court? Supreme Court. There are so many cases. This versus the Attorney General. So many cases are there. which says that you cannot wrap the enforcement of your fundamental human right and make it more like a public spirited issue, public interest case. Now coincidentally, Otina Honwa, Emma Jomama appointed 7 judges. Now quickly, what the other so set aside. I set it aside. Have a young warrior there, Daddy. Just a cheba for issue arrest warrant. You ready arrest warrant, no? Now you ready the wording of the arrest warrant. Niyan say arrest warrant is in such a way say the court in the person who can say wo ya frosa bra na wo madia police moncheno enfamra. As it stands now, the arrest warrant is still effective. It ya hwa kwan ya be fa so a national security for be bo akwa we hu bai. No mo na ko Supreme Court to say omo kwa ma yi sa arrest warrant for arrested. If it's a national security, police, by the time a guy will be free sa hotel, me no ka so dey be owo. Self ye be a your mama we in the service. No see a fan channel. Former vice president Fio. I want to boy yakotra. Under heavy security. What kind of foolishness? Baby a Kevin Taylor chini. Baby a president. I want to second. It mo Kevin Taylor abuse mo. Or baby a former president your mama we in the service. No see a fan channel. Under heavy national security. Now your mama name say bibi jichino. Na nkwasi ade we wo so so. Tiele me kan yi. Na ye hwe kwan ye be fa so a. Say arrest warrant is still effective wa. Akwa we be free ni fie ho. Akopie eye court wo Supreme Court wo on the 22nd. Yen arrest no. If say o free sa fie ho, eko court wo. Even see you arrest, you the arrest warrant to so. You don't no fly a list so. So the very moment our Orlando airport immigration is supposed to alert the police. National security is to alert. Na ye hwa kon on be fa so de na copy Supreme Court. That means all of you are in contempt of the court. Mu court nti. Na mo to agdi nkwasasem. Sa abrantie wi. Oye hwanya. Kwasia se ye hwanya. Bola bed we ye hwanya. Obi, it you ready arrest one baby otini, baby American Tell and the heavy national security protection. National security is what check Kevin Taylor because arrest warranted and so no. Police say check Kevin Taylor because arrest warranted and so no. Sa police in the urban Hawaii. Where is state? Where is state? My build this state. Where is state?
Just look at
Ave Kevin Taylor said yeah, issue arrest warrant. What tenacity more than a year 5 years. One pair arrest warrant no one semanka. They say what the fake doctor ne buy I bogu and why yes and one kasa per appointment. Name was arrest warrant and that's why me man appointment. TS wo Supreme Court echo offset echo set it aside. Na yebusa arrest warrant no e ye bad dia. Now, Yebusa Justice Cheba Bafuboni. Enrita Mensabunsu. Ejebuasi Edu. Justice Lovelace Johnson. Justice Akabuafo. Justice George Kumsing. Justice Amadou Tanku. Justice Yoni Kolendi. Justice Eye Yao Jewuang. Justice Jeffrey Pong. Justice Dakwa Sare. Justice Jamefe. Justice Jamefe de Menkokura Brim no. Obaye obechere yade under constitutional law. Obaye no a one-time guest lecturer. Oshemenim was you are such an intelligent young man. Let me see me nyina mpesa me yes no. Justice Jamefe, we are watching the courts.
Exactly.
We are watching the courts. See a set ye the bench warrant atu obi so a. Eye court no mo be protect mo ho. Anamba makwa makwasia we ye wadidi court no atem sa. Efre justice is a mass omo ya hyawo. Na yankonko he video. Asa akwa we. Edidi ajaje for matem. Na enye mo nwanwa se. Akwa we ni obi anya issue okrum ha. Eso opa bibi about sex the body pa no. Wait, there is a video. Oh yes, Supreme Court justice a man. Woman, you know, woman you num na obusa question me. Bakubi or chimpana. Oh my cat here. Bakubi okoha. Eko yesi. Chese anytime akwa weni will be benya issue biano. enye obi na edi obi yira obi na edi obi kunu enye obi na edi obi kuna obi etrum enye obi na obi truma obi kwatisha obi ye gay. That's foolish is such a character. Kwasi ase and any idea state security protect kwasi yentie do kafa judge for ma we yentie
the women judges at the Supreme Court. These are all the women are almost Supreme Court. So I'm going to keep this on the screen. Senebeya, when I put
radio obe scandalize a ma wo mo Supreme Court obe gu omani mu ase so omo ya shawofo etimede all the women at the Supreme Court and I can bet you there no person who can nyina ne say Chief Justice Araba Tokonu o ya shawoni tie de kan yi tie de kan yi e do ashada ne man ne nyina agu ho na say judges no and the court no say mo protect mo ho na because of politics enti mo ba mo obi akwan so betimi adidi mo atem ya twen so mo ba bie floodgate mo bie floodgate na ko fo be wram bia be fam Sabranti obetimi agumani mu asese de ogu na in the name of politics you the court will not protect yourself. We are watching ave yintie do beka
the women at the Supreme Court no obia di wom into obia entie wa ade we concern no no. Be honest with yourself, come out and let the people know. Resign before it gets murkier.
We know. Pause. Danny, pause. Follow me. Debia will be says baby. That kind of what Jimmy ana. Adia Benny. Akwa we am free dinechi. So when you will be girl, we say what do you do baby? Justice Cheba for or be can asema. Justice Cheba for on any girlfriend. Make a sense of Akwala Justice Cheba for to an about. And so Justice Cheba for on any girlfriend. And this is the character we are protecting with our state money. Wait. Akwa we. Ave muntie do obey man. Mu do obey Supreme Court man.
Saying say it would be better for all of us to protect our integrity. Which Supreme Court judge or your bar, which one of you goes to sleep at McCarthy Hill? Which one of you Supreme Court judges you say you are married?
Look at that. You say you are married, goes to sleep at McCarthy. What body team no account? Baby,
the place you go to sleep, the gentleman now Okodanifino, that gentleman was going through a divorce, and you, the judge, are one of the female Supreme Court judges. You actually got that gentleman a lawyer.
It's way possible. So we Supreme Court judge be a warrior. Obi, nani kunu sha die we ya. Onye unsure. Say emudia he say ya na yire, ananya na yire. So this is the way this guy scandalizes even women at the Supreme Court.
Exactly.
They are very dangerous precedent. Say Supreme Court judge be. It is a me na me yire te wo. Na me tie say akwa we ka sanse kunu no. Na me nim Supreme Court judge kura. Me yire dia me no. E dia na me dwene. And this is the kind of person yadi ye bon hobai. State in bon hobai. Ave yentie do obey.
3. You, this Supreme Court judge, we your bar, sir, nipa 5 you are about 15 years older than this gentleman. You are about 15 years old. You are older. You are 15 years older than this gentleman. Question 4, and this is a specific question. There is a place near the Swiss school, near Ekufuadu's place. You, this woman, have you been sharing bed in that neighborhood with a member of parliament? Listen, there is a specific place near the Swiss school. It's very near to Ekufuadu's place. You, the Supreme Court judge, you are a woman. You say you are married. You have been sharing bed with another politician. I'm giving you specifics so that you know that I know what I'm talking about. Who is this gentleman? Question number 5. Now, let me go more deeper. The gentleman this person you are seeing, the person this judge you are seeing in Ghana is a businessman. He's rich, he's less educated. This woman judge, you go to this man's house. And the funny thing is, you leave the house 5 a.m. every morning.
This is the character. The Supreme Court for so mama kwama we the do matema. Justice Bafuboni. So if there's the character, mo pesa mo protecting against the court. Justice Jamefe, my role model. I told you more. I know you be any maker. Na yankon koshe govi na samo de court no yankon ni yankoshe the grounds on which he's looking for a defense say yan set it aside yanko here the grounds also they set it aside okobusana ebako one of the grounds is that then yan ready the grounds no one of the grounds is that he was not given a hearing so it breaches the principle of odi aterim pattern. Okay, so when we say odi aterim pattern, what it means is that when it comes to the principle of natural justice odi aterim pattern and normal judas in kasaswa. So odi aterim pattern says that whenever you accuse a person, the person have a right to obey appear to be heard. And I say, you can't no more Judas in Kasaswa. It means you cannot be a judge in your own court. But by operation of the law, even a directive from the CG, the Chief Justice, when he said back contempt, the contempt is in such a way that the moment a issue is you are coming to prove why you should not be punished. So the principle of odi aterim pattern and normal Judas does not apply. In first place, so when you dump and daft, odi aterim pattern no your natural justice law or say yama kwani yentio arrest warrant yes you fa be dey arrest warrant yes you fa amada na fa amada be dey yentio ti say wunyimi ya o si ya ntio na issue arrest warrant na yes brani yentio nso a o si dey wama na ne wo ba idea what is the essence of issuance of arrest warrant? Because arrest warrant no ye be issue a it means yes bra court na so wo ma also say there be yentie wa no asem we adwini we lawyer ni na atwere we akoto court we dani there be we arrest warrant no the Republic versus a year Ujembafu Boni okay expert there be we arrest warrant no where your warrant no me ready no Kevin no amatela and the court no yen share no na yen ready grounds for a year setting aside we you've been reading the point by point. We make some note to be about the points I will reason. You better call point 7, you better call point 15, point 11. You read the educate your branch. And then have a large. So case a Kevin Taylor the Akoto court. Or say in the matter of the Republic versus a High Court, Commercial Division, respondent ex parte Kevin Echo Taylor, applicant. So on the court say set was I Kevin Echo Taylor of the United States of America do hereby make an oath and say that he is even lying on oath, which is perjury. When you lie on oath, it's perjury, and we will show you where he lied on oath. Ojina say, and that was signed yes akrate. So Kevin Taylor is supposed to sign before we file the application. When him said that or cast or fly or sign we no America or ye show that then the judge for nothing. Have a young radio. I say I call Beduki Taylor. I am a deponent hearing an applicant in the above a year. The institute okay for I therefore depose blah blah blah. Then if I'm going next page, you ready point by point. Let me educate this idiot. Nya grounds for. Okay, so you have grounds for application. Yanko point by the next page, which shows point 2, 3, 4, 5 in the other. Yanko, now you read it.
More fire.
Kokase mientia. Ya mami here. E could do baby. I say. My name is Kevin Taylor, but the arrest warrant was for Kelvin Taylor, which is not my name. But the Nkrofo say, Ayaminti, Misusu say Yamia, Etienne Sadia, Monsati aside. Meanwhile, time I issue arrest warrant TV, there is a video of what the Justice Chamber for what. Danny, enlarge near reading more. Near reading point 7. And Danny, well, 22nd. Bakovi, I say for quite some time, friends and relatives in Ghana have informed me that the High Court of the Republic of Ghana can tell us what I'ma tell us one thing. Name friends and family, and I inform me say has I say the High Court of the Republic of Ghana has issued a warrant for my arrest, but none of such relatives and friends have ever made available to me a copy of the High Court's order, despite several requests. Indeed, friends and relatives in Ghana have drawn my attention to several social media discussions of the said warrant for my arrest, but none was able to provide a copy for me for my attention. Ofui. Daniel Fanenko, near video, tell me you issue arrest warrant in you know. Or Baba the Justice Chamber for what. So if you were unaware of the warrant, tell me now the Justice Chamber for what. Such an unintelligent idiot. Danny, was say point 7 and 8. Was it when Nimhori, Tienio, when Nimhori, on Tay, now Fen and enough for drawn attention, say, why you in Yandi? Ave Yabusa, Muntia video, Muntie.
You Justice Chamber for. Were you in this country? Were you in this country when an imbecile like Kennedy Japan? Were you in this country when an imbecile like Kennedy Japan was going around insulting all judges in Ghana? Were you in this country? Did you go after Kennedy Japan? You didn't, right? Because he's one of you. Today I look in your face and I tell you the truth and you want to explode. Kennedy 1962, Japan insulted the
so hold on. Also, you're so daft that even your trauma, Kennedy Japan, 1962 year birthday, your trauma, all really grown 1962 birthday, Kennedy Japan 1962. You are such a daft ass motherfucker. This fool, where you are going? Kennedy Japan 1962. I don't know the car anyway. Who you script free anymore? Pasiani abuan kwano beka. Abe muntie no beka changes the chamber for.
In Ghana, you did not come out to issue a warrant for him because Kennedy is better than me or is better than the other Ghanaian on the streets. You have not lived up to expectations, and you don't even deserve to be where you are today. Justice Chamber for you, the same judge. And if my producer is ready, please, if you have, I'm going to make you show some pictures. You know, the Herald did that story. Ghana Web actually did that story. The Supreme Court actually did something.
It's Yachramano, Danny. Any power point 7 and 8 was who any more way. It is Satamanaka Sanedanaka. And the engine and our Cassia issue warrant against you. Were you such an unintelligent human being? It is Supreme Court, yes, Madama, yes, or say point 7 and 8 was one do a new issue arrest warrant. A video say arrest warrant no video as far back as 2020. You issue we no baby the Justice Chamber for it. Now then you can read points 11 and 12. Now you Gobi, Yamasi Bediagro. They say, Timono, Yeshia Timonoa, Timono lawyers account. Lawyers account. Intelligent people. We sit down and we analyze. Video analysis account. That is how come we analyze it. You see what I have. Now, you're ready a year 10. Also, given the frequency of the reference to the order and discussion I have heard about on social media, I engaged the services of my present solicitor sometime in April this year, 2025, who after about a month, that is sometime at the end of the May, of search, sent me a copy of the order, which is exhibited here to and marked A. It's Kevin Taylor say, meanwhile, who started why you know, what the case chrono a share so. It's now with him hurry. Near Quajimbrel, 2 years and a case this share so in reference to such a daft ass. My lawyer explained the difficulty in obtaining a copy of the court order because although I instructed him to find the order, if any, I did not know which court issued it. Unim court to create issue here. Meanwhile, better how Justice Cheba for the after the warrant. It's Justice Cheba for now. What the court to be. It's a Justice Cheba for no the case was a year NCA case so. And unim court what is so. And a warrant, you know, contempt of court is in such a way that when it is issued, you will come before the same court and the same judge. It will say we did not know which court issued it. Such a daft, dump way statement. Point 12. The order says that it is issued for the arrest of a certain Kelvin Taylor, highlighted Kelvin, which is not my name, but given its close resemblance with my name and the information I have received from my friends and relatives in Ghana, the order is believed to refer to me because all the media discussions I have heard on the subject all point to me as the subject of the order. When there is a video you saying that you've issued an arrest warrant to me, or say you wouldn't say Kelvin Taylor not issue. We. Yeah, court no. Yeah, you're reading point 16. You're reading point 16. When was what they concerted? Now, in any case, arrest warrant there. Me get arrested why you don't go do court anymore. Arrest warrant and discharge. It is of no effect. So you don't take this to a Supreme Court. So what's your videos and audios? Justice Cheba for his compromise. Go to court and prove the video and the audio. Now arrest warrant and no. Was may go Supreme Court. Akwa set aside the arrest warrant. Now enforcement of the fundamental human right of a person. Supreme Court never enforce it. There are so many cases which says the Constitution is very clear. When you think your fundamental human right is abused, go to High Court. After you share court, you point 16. In any event, the order for my arrest was made in breach of my right to be heard. So you can say right to be heard. That is the principle of odi alterum patent. That means you found brand you. But what is the purpose of the warrant? Warrant is a brand you. Also see a issue warrant in breach of your right. Right by your to be heard. Now court on say what's a brand you? So also audios, video. Now court on say browse and where issue arrest warrant. Say also say in breach of my right to be heard. Are you daft? Are you dumb? Wait. Before any order is made against me and also contrary to law, because the order for my arrest was made without first giving me a hearing. But in any case, court. What is the need for arrest warrant? The only reason I issue arrest warrant is that when we need you to come and speak, and you say you won't speak, that is when we issue arrest warrant. What's it? There be arrest warrant? You issue in the answer. Arrest warrant here. We you contempt of court. What is the need of arrest warrant if you are in court to be heard? And this is the character. Afe, one of the year say, me who video be a worker say, he was not within the jurisdiction of Ghana, and for that matter, and again, he was not a party to the case. Now, Muntia 3 case, you know, near the Muntia 3 for us, near Domasam. Now, yes, election petition was some near and contempt, you know, you are not supposed to be a party to a case before the court can hold you contempt. So, ye the case be now with the court, no attempt, or scandalize the court, no, and my court, name a betia, a man for an animal, whether I can case in who, case in who, court can invite you for contempt. Such a daft guy says, I am not a party to it on that grounds. Supreme Court should set aside the contempt. I say I was not within the jurisdiction. Now, when it comes to the jurisdiction of our courts, you can say jurisdiction, and your court in Betimi International. When it comes to the jurisdiction, there are two initiate. You want one initiatory jurisdiction and terminatory jurisdiction. Now we need the jurisdiction of the court, but at the crowd the impact of it is felt. It is will be the bomb. Echo ship plane mu UK. Na flight ni flyer na do Ghana. The airspace of Ghana. Na sa bomb ne blasting. Say ye bibi wa ha. Although crime ne ya anya no Ghana ha. Ye no UK. But the terminatory baby a case ni see no. Ghana. And the person, the court can have jurisdiction over the case. Daft ass. Again, you don't learn. It was say I was not within the jurisdiction. What's in America now? Where did we feel the impact? Was it not in Ghana?
Yes.
So that is the terminatory jurisdiction of the court. Listen, we are watching the courts.
More fire.
Again, the Attorney General. When you see the contempt as Attorney General filed defense. Now the courts are saying that they will sit on that matter. And 22nd, Anna, book case, you know. Yeah, by Friday, Attorney General the response. Attorney General watching you. Yeah, say the way you should see you investigate you go investigate in your day. Yeah, rest of the beba. Again, Danny, Yen Attorney General the response in beba. But the ancient videos are aquawi. As I did Justice Cheba for them just recently. Danny, oh yes, we'll file yaw. Or said did Justice Cheba for them. Not Justice Cheba for one of the girl. Maybe I won't Justice Cheba for. Have a yente guy.
This man, Judge Cheba for. Judge Cheba for way and na Paul Admotre Ekana Sam say or the warrant at me so. So refugee Cheba for I showed his picture on any girlfriend. I have some other
just obia case ban anymore. Or will be about a dear effort panel. Justice Cheba for the girlfriend. Supreme Court judges be or Kotrim Panawaha. Paul Adumochi did it room. Kadache Kotisha. A Dubuahe. Ye do a year one passion. Just a case be a dark way, Nimubiano. Or what? You know why? He's weaponized sex. And he knows the people are so foolish. The moment Obeke dear once the people are interested. It is Justice Cheba for and a girlfriend. Meanwhile, so obey you Justice Cheba for back. See the resemblance. Only or who is Akolan and Papa de Atuana? Justice Cheba for and a girlfriend. And one I will forbid a wound passing. And when nobody state security born who buy, have a yenti just yenti.
When a cast or the warrant at me so I didn't try or the case so and my day, my catcher say his posture should be just. Also on TV that the Nija Jim Huche say obey ready law. Paul Nire Jano, Ubiako didn't hear my Jan. Yes, yeah. Pa, Neire Jan, Obiako didn't I'm Jan. So, Ghanaians, are you not tired of this foolishness? Say, Aquawe no be any someone. Eso copy dear who be Bibeka. Aquawe, we. They say, Paul, I don't want you to move to move. Nemon Paul, you know, so Obiako dino. I'm an Ira say Jan. We. When I gonna fast so. Oh, Bia, oh, dear Cassian. Oh, Bia. Or start adwuma wo bia wo die case tia no why no waka nas kwakuba sahia de
One what can asem kumha? Ah, when you dear one some man for betare. And there's the character you people entertain. Way more, way. I dig Bolabel can when I'm entertaining. When I'm entertaining. Abe yentino.
Pressed. So I did a whole show letting Ghanaians know that yes, he's a judge. He has the right to sit on a case, but it does not mean that he's God. So sitting on a case does not make Judge Cheba for some superhuman who cannot be, at the end of the day, questioned about his character.
Okay, so what did he judge for no? What did he munyon quantum to this magnitude? Namusum besati aside that. And he has some yadi amfear mo be a floodgate in one. And many bidu. Media, I will not in any shape or form scandalize the court, disrespect the court. But under your leadership, Justice Bafuboni, under your leadership, if you will not protect the court and you will give this idiot and imbecile the opportunity, then yes, I share other videos. What did the judge for them? Na yen shade says mbeka say mo set aside a warrant. When actual fact, so what's a warrant no? And yet issued properly. The High Court is the place to go.
Precisely.
Per the Constitution. You read Article 33.
Read it.
Constitution in Article 33. Gobi, you read it. Yenti do you cover a judge for yenti.
Were taken as low as 2,000 Ghana to decide the destiny of a fellow man. And this same way enter you near Okrumha and a judge for Jim Ponchi to decide the destiny of a fellow man in court. What shows to say these judges were not doing worse during that time where power was for a few people. What shows is that these people were not involved in any kind of
so what's the judge for Mojim Ponche, Mojim Koko, Mojim Yenwai. So 22nd, you shed the Supreme Court Becca. Now go you read the Article 33. Was where a person alleges that a provision of this Constitution on the fundamental human rights and freedoms has been or is being or is likely to be contravened in relation to him. Chapter 5 of the Constitution has guaranteed the fundamental human rights of the people. Now nobody has the right to violate. So if Kevin Taylor thinks, Ama Taylor thinks, Bolabed thinks that by the issuance of the arrest warrant, his fundamental human rights has been breached, Article 33 of the Constitution says that where a person alleges that a provision of this Constitution on the fundamental human rights and freedom has been see a breachy, say a gusu breachy, say a bekrana is likely to be breached in relation to him. Say public a year can say interest na say a wood ya after court no say then without prejudice to any other action that is lawfully available, the person may apply to the High Court for redress. It is a Kevin Taylor say you issue a arrest warrant which is detrimental, which breaches the fundamental human right. Article 33 one coin. 22nd Supreme Court. Please, we are watching.
Exactly.
Judges, please, we are watching.
Precisely.
Justice Jamefe, my role model. Justice Yoni Kolendu, very learned judge.
Exactly.
Justice Ayabafu Boni. If you people will not protect the court in the name of politics, may the good Lord that blesses our nation continue to bless you people and bless us all. We shall meet next time. Bye bye.